90 Days Lita Margaritha, 36, is having a really difficult time as she faces another legal battle. The Fiancé star is coping with a terrible loss. Although she has always been the villain, the women that the internet loves to hate are now experiencing grief, one of the most terrible things in life. She has lost something that cannot be replaced, and she is now in the position of having to persuade a key authority figure that she had a valid cause for breaking a regulation as she battles to accept her heartbreak. Before this recent crisis, Lita frequently appeared on television to be cruel, avaricious, and dishonest. She was the woman who notoriously expelled Tasha Rosenbrook, the daughter of her now ex Eric Rosenbrook, from their house. Lita was accused of bail jumping on July 17, and as a result, she had to appear in court, according to US Weekly. She sent the judge a letter outlining the reasons she didn't provide the authorities with her new address and phone number. In the letter, she gave some sad details, stating that the loss of her infant daughter, Elisa Rosenbrook, had left her in a very bad state. Actually, Lita was unable to work for several weeks. She was overcome by her sorrow. Eric is the father of the child she lost, but he and Lita are no longer together. The woman who is often seen as one of the most ruthless villains in the history of 90DF seems to have a heart, and a broken one, after all. Lita Margaritha of 90 Day Fiancé was detained in Wisconsin a week after losing her child. She appears to deserve mercy given her situation. She was taken into custody shortly after her child died on July 9. It's completely understandable for people to ignore some of life's more ordinary details when they are experiencing that kind of loss. Eric addressed the death of their daughter in the above Facebook post, describing it as, "One could argue that individuals experiencing intense and deep sorrow are not in their right mind. They certainly merit some compassion. Now that Lita has had some time to come to terms with her suffering, she is willing to obey the regulations. Hopefully, things will get easier for her, even if she'll never be able to fully recover from this heartbreaking tragedy." The judge didn't actually opt for mercy, rather, it's because Lita has had domestic disagreements with Eric. One of those events took place after their child died, and they all received negative coverage. Their relationship has consistently been very rocky. Perhaps they have separated, and perhaps that is for the best. According to the aforementioned source, the judge ordered Margaritha's release after considering several facts. However, in other respects, they threw the book at her, as she was required to. Although this may be one of the hardest times in Margaritha's life, there is always hope. She can take time to heal even if she has to surrender her passport and is unable to leave her current state. She may want to think about grief counseling after that kind of loss. She will feel better if she discovers a secure place to express her feelings. The 90 Day Fiancé star might not be able to smile again right away, but she may discover that she can do so later.